Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Auburn Tigers and the USC Trojans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Trojans headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Brown wants to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Auburn lines up quickly.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal.
Makes a grab and room to run. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
Well, we knew this defense was going to be physical in this game. How about that hit on the tight end after a nice gainer preventing him from getting the first down?
The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The ride. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes. And it's just a physical mindset of Auburn. And they're always that team that wants to run the football.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Running inside, it's Cobb. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Follows his blocks. It's Cobb. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Makes a move. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown USC. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. The run inside. It's Cobb. Nowhere to go.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, it's Cobb. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off that?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And defensively on third down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle them, and you got to get them to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the fourth down.
No room to bring it back.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. You got to take care of the football, big fella.
Hits the hole. It's Jordan. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Well, when we're talking USC offense, it all starts with Mayav at quarterback. We get that. But, David, we also know they've got to have balance. One thing Lincoln Riley has always done, no matter where he's been coaching offense, is making sure that they can run the football as well. The Trojans always recruit well at that position. They do well through the portal, and that's not going to be any different this season. They've got to be able to toe it.
It's never any different, and they will always commit to it. And I think the quarterbacks usually get the acclaim and the fame, but the running backs, man, they're always going to find those guys. Even as a young guy, King had to step in with several injuries a year ago to tote the mail. They're going to run it. They're going to commit to it. It's a huge part of Lincoln Riley's offense and the reason that they're successful.
And the Trojans will punt it away on fourth down. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And he's still running after the move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Brown wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Inside the 25. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space.
He makes a run. They will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of and get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Brown will throw it. Looking left. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Stepping to the right. Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Straight ahead, it's Jordan. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And it's a pick. No, he's out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds after catching the ball. It's simply an incomplete pass. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Keeps it moving. It's Jordan. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. The official says no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Quick give. It's Cobb. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Brown wants to pass. Move to his right. He's going to take off. Got the first down himself. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. And he's brought down after a short gain.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like we just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for space. It's Jordan. He's past the sticks. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Trojans. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Second and long here. Got an alley. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Brown will throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And they can't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Hits inside. It's Cobb. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
The Tigers will try to convert on 4th down. Snapped it and he has to have it. Makes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Blasted as he lets it go. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Sets his feet, it's Mayava. The sure hands, it's Bowman. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Looking for the edge. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Out wide left, it's Anderson. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still looking. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first. They're all over him. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Left side, it's Johnson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 14 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
And it's the Commodores in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away.
Sprinting away! The 40, at the 30, inside the 10. Touchdown USC! And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Send the tight end in motion. Brown wants to pass. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll move the tight end. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Oh, pressure's coming. Right side, it's Singleton. Could not make his way to the corner. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say...
Going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Trojans! This crowd absolutely absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown will throw it. Out wide right, it's Johnson. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. At the 40, there he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver. Space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. That they made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Running inside, it's Cobb. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. From the gun. Out wide left, it's Cobb. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a crease, it's Cobb. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run inside, it's Cobb. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Solid pick up of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. Looking for a crease. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10 for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, it's Jordan. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Snags it, and there's running room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Pulls it, looking for a crease. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Got him on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Brown wants to pass. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. Focus is going to be essential. Play by play. He understands completely that they have a big opponent coming in here next week, top 25. But this opponent in front of them today is not to be taken lightly. He wants to make sure his players are looking at them and understanding they have quality players too, and not look ahead to next week. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Hokies ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in, were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
And I promise you they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned. It's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger to get them going for this football game.
Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Vaughn. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Caught in the backfield. It's Vaughn. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the 1st down. And the Canes are flying down the field. Here's Mensah to throw. Rush right in his face. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the league.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Hokies. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Mensah. Pulls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the quick shuffle pass. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Hurricanes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. At the 45 on his way. He's loose down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Miami! The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Heath. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Hokies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. The man who will run the offense is Ethan Gruntmeyer. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Looks as if he's going to run it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Out wide right, it's Brown. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Second down, going to throw it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll give it to Brown. Oh, he's got some space. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. Just smothered on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
3rd and long right here. Sells to fake. Rushes on. Intercepted, number 19. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get him in third and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, third in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is. And this dude's obviously one of the best in the country. But the defense, they were all over it. They were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
Quick give. It's Davis. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Working the ground game. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. They'll run him again. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Moving out to the right. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Line getting set on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Throwing, Mensah. Under pressure. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. Second and long here. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. On play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. A give to Brown. Got the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Canes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here's Mensah to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
He wants it all. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
I love the awareness by the DB. Great job, man. It's in your own end zone. You see the ball, you break on it. I'm not trying to catch that thing. I'm trying to swat it down. Make sure I don't give up the touchdown. Nice awareness by the DB.
Again, it's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one splits the uprights. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. New set of downs after the completion. They'll ride Davis here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. In the backfield, it's Keith. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Sells to run, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Mensah makes the catch. It's Vaughn. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. And a big deflection on third down forces a 4th down. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Making his first move. Taken down right away. Hits inside. It's Overton. Pick up a bait. It's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Turns into the pile. Past the 6. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Reynolds. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They'll need a bunch on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass on second down. Fires downfield. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Wants to keep it in the air. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Unloads it left. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Misses badly on that one.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
They make the stop right at the 34-yard line, standing tall to keep them from converting on 3rd down. 4th down coming. The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Pulls and fires complete. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Running inside, it's Davis. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Hokies moving quickly to the line. He's got his man across the middle. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Drops back on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. On the run, fires downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed moving forward.
He's got it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll go to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Looking downfield very late in the half. And he avoids the sack.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up third down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Has to throw it away on third down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We get things going with the Ball State Cardinals taking on the Ohio Bobcats. And it's Ball State able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Hard Rock Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
And the Hurricanes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with the Hammers.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires deep on the run. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Throwing, Mensah. Left side is Lofton. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket, right? And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Long way to go on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Second down to the air. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. And someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the Canes are marching down the field. The run inside. It's Pringle. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Mensa to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. The Canes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Looking to throw for it. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper.
Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They were all over it. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The Hokies will call on their punt team. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Mensa. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pringle. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Darian Mensa from the gun on third down. Throws to the tight end. Out wide right, it's Lofton. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need one more yard for the touchdown on third down. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And here's the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. In traffic, it's Reynolds. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Overton. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They're field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They're all over him. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The run to the right. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off-play action. That's caught. It's Heath. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Straight ahead, it's Davis.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Looking for room. It's Overton. All over him immediately.
And it's been a struggle for this young man. I mean, listen, he's a pretty good player, and they depend on him week in and week out to be their guy to carry the mail. Just, it's not working, and the run game hasn't found a rhythm. And I think that's why this offense, they need something. They need a spark. They need to find some way to run the football.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The screen, he can go. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. The Hokies decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throwing, Mensah. Fires left. With the catch, it's Lofton. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Brown. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Look out! Avoids pressure on the right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Rid of it on the RPO. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Hurricanes are rolling down the field. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He's going to fire deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Tough run here. It's Brown. Knocked down immediately.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is... Makes the catch! Touchdown, Hurricanes! They move on top here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Quick give. It's Davis. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Overton. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be fourth down. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the sixth time tonight. Trying to take it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Run ends there.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Right side, it's Vaughn. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off for Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Rush right in his face. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Canes will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive, or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? Out wide right, it's Davis. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Fresh set of downs going up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'd tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. That one's not even close.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires it. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Hokies! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
From deep, it's Wingo. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Canes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to the big tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. 2nd and long here. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Escapes the pressure to his right. Good job just to get rid of that one.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Snapped on 4th down. Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete into the end zone, and that's going to do it. That puts a wrap on this one. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football.